Mr. Simpkins.
I've gone back and forth about writing this statement. Some days I feel it's something that needs to be heard, and on others I'm not sure if it will make a difference or if you will even listen. I've come to the conclusion that regardless of how it may or may not be received, it is needed for my personal closure. Closure I've not had for almost 2 years. Closure I've prayed for every single night for almost 2 years. Closure I pray that will bring me peace I've not felt in almost 2 years. I'd also like to make it abundantly clear that not a single person in this courtroom was happy to hear your sentence. I've prayed continuously that you don't receive a life sentence in prison. Your life is valuable and you do deserve a second chance. But not right now. I also wanted to acknowledge and let you know that I sincerely appreciate your apology, and I completely recognize how difficult it must be to admit that. It takes a great amount of courage, but I'm not ready to accept your apology yet. I hear you and I appreciate it, but I'm not ready to accept it yet. October 6, 2021 will be a day you, Zach, Shania, Ms. Altman, myself, and everyone else involved will remember for the rest of our lives. A day in which we all lost our peace, our freedom, and our livelihood. For those things, I do feel your pain and suffering. However, for the pain and suffering you have inflicted upon the people I love, I'm not sure if I can forgive you. Like many others in my family, I chose to become a teacher not because I especially love teaching English, but because I am passionate about mentoring young people and preparing them for life as responsible, productive adults. Young people just like you and Zach. I'm not sure if you even remember, but you were actually in my virtual class. You struggled, and I gave you a tremendous opportunity to help yourself, but you chose not to take my grace. And then about a year after that interaction, you again chose not to help yourself or anyone else when you brought a firearm into what is supposed to be a safe place. Your choices on that day have completely stripped me of the ability to return to work and make a positive impact on students. On a daily basis, I am riddled with lasting effects of PTSD, anxiety, depression, irritability, and a genuine fear of being in loud, crowded, or public spaces. What I once hoped to be my lifelong career as an educator abruptly ended in a tragic and violent manner, and I am now faced with finding a new meaning and purpose for my life, and I still have no idea what I will do. Yet still, I have prayed for you almost every day since this happened, hoping that you would stand up and take responsibility for the choices that you made today. Partially, God did answer that prayer today, and again, I do appreciate that. Your actions and attempts to avoid consequences through a false narrative of bullying are cowardly and shameful, but by the grace of God, Zach, Shania, and I are still alive today. I do not hate you, I do not harbor a great amount of resentment for you, but I am extremely hurt by what you did to me and my friends and family. May God handle the rest from here. God bless you, sir.